Sometimes we wake up and feel fine. We go to work, we do our job, we follow the rules, we pay the bills. Everything looks normal. We have a routine. But deep down, something might not feel right. Maybe you feel a small, quiet ache in your chest. Maybe you feel tired, but it is not just the tiredness of a long day. It is a deeper, heavier tiredness. This feeling is a signal. It is your inner voice telling you that maybe, just maybe, it is time to change jobs. Change is a big word. It sounds scary. We think about the risk. We think about the money. We think about what people will say. But staying in a place that makes you unhappy is also a risk. It is the risk of losing your energy. It is the risk of losing your spark. So, how do you know for sure? How do you listen to that quiet ache? Let us look at the signs. These signs are like little flags. They wave when your spirit needs a new direction. The first sign is the loss of joy. Remember when you started your job? You were excited. You were eager to learn. You had a feeling of purpose. Now, that excitement is gone. When you think about Monday morning, do you feel a small burst of anticipation, or do you feel a heavy weight? If your job feels like a chore, like something you must endure, not something you want to do, that is a big sign. Joy is a strong compass. If the compass points away from your job, pay attention. The second sign is the feeling of being stuck. This is about growth. Do you feel like you are learning anything new? Are you using all your talents? Or do you feel like you are doing the same small tasks over and over again, year after year? If you look at your work and think, I am doing this, but I am not getting better, then you are in a dead end. People need to grow. Their skills need to move forward. If your job does not give you a path to grow, it might be time to find a path that does. The third sign is the constant stress. We all have stressful days. But if stress becomes your daily companion, it is a problem. Are you always worried about things at work? Do you feel anxious before you even walk through the door? Does your job affect your sleep? Does it make you angry at your family or friends? When your work stress starts to leak into every part of your life, your health, your home, your happiness, it is too much. Your job should support your life, not destroy it. Fourth, look at your values. This is a subtle sign. Your job is not just tasks and money. It is about the culture. It is about what the company believes. Do you believe in what your company is doing? If your values clash with your workplace values, the tension will be constant. Maybe you value helping people, but your company only cares about making money, no matter what. Maybe you value creativity, but your boss only wants strict, boring rules. When your moral compass points away from your workplace, you need to move. Finally, there is the practical sign, the money. Money is important. It keeps us safe. But if your job pays you far less than your skills are worth, that is a problem. If you are constantly feeling like you are undervalued, even if you are very good at your job, that feeling of unfairness will grow into deep resentment. If you recognize several of these signs, the lack of joy, the feeling of being stuck, the constant stress, the clash of values, or the feeling of being undervalued, it is time to pause. It is time to listen to that quiet ache. But just because you know it is time does not mean you must quit tomorrow. Changing jobs is not a sudden jump off a cliff. It is a careful, smart step forward. It requires planning. First, be honest with yourself. Write down what you hate about your current job. Be specific. Do not just write, I hate my job. Write, I hate the meetings that last too long, or I hate that I cannot use my design skills. Then, write down what you truly want. Do you want more freedom? Do you want to help the environment? Do you want a salary that matches your effort? Second, start small. Do not look for a new job until you know what you are looking for. Use your free time to explore. If you think you want to work in art, take a small online course. If you think you want to work in green energy, Read articles about that industry. Test the water. This learning phase reduces the fear of the unknown. It turns a giant, scary idea into many small, manageable steps. Third, update your tools. When you are ready to look, you need a good plan. Update your resume. Do not just list your duties, list your achievements. Instead of saying, answered customer calls, say, helped 50 customers each month, improving satisfaction scores by 10%. Use strong action words. This shows power and success. The journey to a new job is about bravery, but it is also about strategy. It is about knowing that you deserve happiness at work. It is about recognizing that your career should be a place where you feel alive, not just surviving. The change will not be easy. There will be moments of fear. There will be days when you feel like going back to the comfort of the old routine. But remember that comfort without happiness is not comfort at all. It is just stagnation. Listen to the signs. Trust your gut feeling. Start planning today. The next chapter of your professional life is waiting for you, and it will be better because you chose to seek it.